Tim, if you'd like to start the festivities, please. Don't kill yourself in the process, please.
I'll try not to.
We're a professional program.
The following podcast contains real Craigslist ads posted by real people, the majority of which are not suitable for younger listeners. None of the ads have been altered, except for the sake of time, especially offensive content, or if the host thought it'd be funny. We're gonna tickle your eardrums with our sexy voices, and you're gonna love it. This is Dregs of Craigs.
Tim said he had a thing prepared and he didn't tell us what.
In a completely consensual way. Like you're not going to like it and then feel bad.
I
don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to feel.
I appreciate that though.
Yeah.
That was thank you, Tim. Who once again decided he was going to dress to the nines and
Like an asshole.
Yeah, just make us look like
Like
slobs,
a fancy,
which is not hard to do.
Asshole.
Yeah. Like, that's our natural state most of the time, but, you know, it's worse when you've got something to compare us to.
Yeah.
I asked him before the show if I could do anything to myself to make myself look worse.
Just to make him look
Like,
better?
if I could rumple up my shirt or just take some loose mayo off the ground and just kind of slop it on.
I mean, I feel like you just hop over to the sourdough code and just get whatever they have.
Just be inside for about 10 minutes.
I'll just break into any restaurant and do a sex crime with the food.
Just like run over to the Chinese buffet there and do like a chest bump against their dumpster.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You're bound to get some stains that way.
Why do that? I'll just go right to the buffet
There you go.
and do the chest bump there.
Yes, because then you get awful on you and in you.
I get
All bases covered. There you go.
and then a lucky audience member wins the crawfish that's hanging somewhere off of my shirt.
Ooh, spot the crawfish, get the prize.
Well, welcome to Dregs of Craigs. This is a show where we dig into the depths of Craigslist and find, well, nothing good. I was going to say treasure, but there's no treasure ever.
for the right kind of person.
It's like digging into a Cracker Jack box and finding like an AIDS needle.
Oh gosh.
Or it's sort of
Well, it's
love.
right after Halloween, so that was on.
It's
like
love.
on hand there.
Okay.
It's Lovecraftian. You're sort of like, oh, I'm going to get great power by digging through here. I'm going to find the strange thing, and then, oh no, I'm a fish man.
That sounds like an ad
We're
that we would read
on the way
Craigslist
to
at some
that
point.
right
Yeah.
now. We're on the way to being fish.
I just like to
men.
think of it as just sucking away what's left of your faith in humanity bit by bit.
Yay.
Just the knowledge that these folks exist out there in the world.
They're far from me.
It depends. Where do we find the listing?
No, this
Well, the
gives
West Coast
you
isn't
hope.
my area, so I don't have to worry.
Oh, well, there you go then.
I do.
Yay! You get to anger the near weirdos.
Speaking of which, this is from Fresno Activity Partners.
Oh, good.
Adult film viewing partners.
Oh, no.
Parentheses. No. Looking for people who enjoy viewing adult movies. Vagabond Inn, Fresno. Today. Refreshments and treats provided. So why don't you come on down to the Vagabond Inn? We're going to be watching The Duchess of Busty Mound 7.
We
And
rented the conference room.
we have Oreos, and we got little sun chips with an array of hummus, which
We've got little
I've-
smokies
I've
roasting in the
Oh,
corner.
yeah.
Those will be ready in about 10 minutes.
I have to say I got a little playful with the names. I called it hummus,
Oh!
but I assure you it's just regular hummus. Nothing done.
I
Nothing
don't
done to
believe
it.
you. Not at all.
We're just viewing partners.
Do you think they have like fun themed snacks? You know, like when you go to a Halloween party and the cookies are shaped like little witch hats or brooms or whatever?
You know, I mean,
Is there just
considering
like garlic twist wieners?
considering I feel like it's awkward enough to go to a viewing party as such, having snacks makes it somehow more awkward. So, like,
It's like Studio Movie Grill.
explain. Besides the part where you're watching a movie and eating.
I mean, you're clearly there to watch the movie, but you still have this lovely spread in front of you, and you want to enjoy both, but you don't want to make too much noise, but they're giving you like an actual like knife and fork.
Well, that's why. Well,
It's
look,
two great things that don't mesh.
you don't go to the studio movie. You don't go to the studio movie grill to watch, like, I don't know, Ad Astra or something. You go there when you're going to watch like a Marvel movie or something. Something where like the scraping of the knife
It
and
adds.
the fork.
It's Foley.
Yeah, it's Foley work. Like you're clinking and clanking. Oh, that's a cool Iron Man sound.
Well, see, that's what you do. You have to see the movie first, like in a regular theater, and then you go to Studio Movie Grill so you can enjoy the food, and then you just time like your knife swipes with like when Thanos takes the axe in the chest.
See,
It's the 4D
you're saying
experience.
you pregame the porn before you go to the adult viewing
So
experience
you
at
know
the
what
Vagabond
notes.
Yeah, it's like Rocky Horror. There's
So
audience
you already know the
participation.
beats.
Also-
You already know the beats in which to yell and throw
It's like, where do you
spoons
want
at
it?
the
On
screen.
my face! She's gonna throw it on my face! I know this part. And then you throw toast.
or spoons.
Ooh. No, that sounds dangerous.
Well,
The thing about the Studio Movie Grill analogy there is that someone's going to be serving that to you.
You know, I'm sorry,
So-
I don't want to interrupt, but I keep forgetting that we're not talking to like just the people here. We're also recording this for our Patreon. For people not in the Sacramento area, the Studio Movie Grill is basically a movie theater where they serve you like full dinner.
yeah, I think the name is different, but I'm pretty sure that's a common thread.
franchise.
Yeah, but that's what it's called here.
Right.
It's not like Yum Yum Movie Zone.
Which is the name
I'm
I'm going to
opening
pick for
that,
mine
though.
over here.
TM.
I'm going to slap you with a lawsuit. I'm the owner of Atlanta's Yum Yum Movie Zone. 7 locations across the city.
It's like when they came out with Adventure Zone and they almost got sued by a bunch of like go-kart places. That's true.
Good times.
Yep. Anyway,
Wow.
sorry, I jumped on your thing.
So
Which is a very different video.
that means with the Studio Movie Grill analogy, you're going to have to invite room service in
Oh no.
to set a tray in front of you.
That's dangerous. They got to give you like an ETA like DoorDash for that.
Don't worry, your entree will come right as the guy does, so it's totally fine.
Oh,
Be there for sleep. Oh, that wasn't all.
Yeah,
There's a limit.
just as they're doing like the weird sort of thing. That's when. That's
Oh
when,
my! My
that's when it's
nachos
like,
are here.
A burger.
no, that's
Thank
how they
you.
theme the courses. Like
Oh.
we're at the end of the first scene and there's like hollandaise. Sit, stay.
Are you talking about like bukkake nachos?
Ooh.
Oh.
It could be good. You don't know. Don't judge on the name.
Barba bukkake. Barbakake.
No,
We'll workshop it.
No, we won't.
no, we'll go to the Vagabond Inn and see what they're serving themselves.
Threesome dia.
No.
What? No.
I'm gonna come up with more porn food names as the night progresses.
Oh boy, look forward to that. Aren't you glad you spent your money to be here?
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Birthdays.
So I got one from Tallahassee Activity Partners. One that I'm pretty sure is from a guy who would go to such a place as the Vagabond Inn
You got
porn
my
the adult
experience.
viewing porn extravagance.
Yeah.
the Yum Yum Movie Zone.
Title being Any Other Guys Compare? It'll let you try and kind of think about what you think that means.
I'm leaving this open to interpretation.
I think he's
you
a
won't have to
contractor.
interpret it much longer.
wait.
You'll get an actual answer.
Does anyone compare
I think he's a
Does
contractor
anyone-
and he has to
does
measure
any other
price
guys
and cut
compare?
parts.
Myers-Briggs personality test answers?
Ooh,
I'm an INFJ.
and I'm hard as a rock.
Or any other guys compare to my
and I'm
wonderful partner?
CFNM.
No, unfortunately, the ad is as follows. I always catch myself and other guys comparing at the urinal sometimes, LOL.
Wait,
Is-
you catch yourself?
Is there urinals around here that people do that? I'm new to town, but it's interesting.
I'm new to town.
I'm new to town,
Looking
and I
for
want to know
recommendations.
I want to know which urinal I can go to look at other guys going pee.
May I suggest the
I mean, that's an Angie's List thing.
I suggest.
What?
Are you just
Sometimes you say things and I don't know how to respond.
May I suggest going to the baseball stadium where they just usually
the
have
horse
a big
trough, yeah.
trough, and so there it's
Yeah, it is gross. It's
don't-
very
yeah.
gross.
you don't have to like go.
You're welcome
into
for that, women who didn't know that.
The
Oh,
older
and
the-
if you go when it's crowded, you won't have a. You'll be like this the whole time. And
And
there's
the-
just no chance you
the
won't
older
catch a
the
glimpse.
stadium, the rustier the trough.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Oh, and if you're lucky, then it's also going to have the faucets for washing your hands like right above it.
Yeah.
So it's all just one.
It's one
Yeah.
stop
It's
It's all
shopping.
just one stop.
I mean, honestly, it's economy of space.
That's true. It's like IKEA when you only have like so much square footage.
Yes, this is my 200 square foot apartment home in Stockholm, and as you can see, the sink, the shower, and this shower is all in one vertical zone. It's vertically integrated. So I go to pee in the shower, and that circles up,
And there's
then
still an LED
comes
there.
out as the water.
I can't add to that.
And you get free meatballs.
I think we've peaked on that one.
I think it's called the Pizzaburgen.
Steve, I'm going to pass it on to you, I think. I don't
Oh,
know if we
good.
can go any further with that.
Cool. Thanks so very much. I have one of someone who messed up real bad
I mean, isn't that anybody?
in
who just-
Topeka Activity Partners.
Okay.
Okay.
Need some sexual fun. Sexual, spelled with a $sign for the S. That's very
Oh,
important.
cool. Yeah, well, that way they don't get flagged.
There we go.
That's how you know it's high class sexual fun.
I'm looking to get some sexual release. I'm older lady. Let's do this. Contact me. And if that was all there was to the ad, as it seemed, I would have passed that by because
Right.
unfortunately that's something that comes up really, really often.
Sure.
That's about
pretty
70%
that's par
of
for the
ads.
course, yeah.
But then around 30 lines down of just blank,
Okay. I was about to
because I take this job seriously. And
You'll
I
scroll down
all
30
the way
pages
down
of
to
blank.
make
all the way
sure
to the bottom, just to be safe.
producer/Christian musicians needed, Jeffersonville. Lift Def is my project/band. I now have a pro computer and monitor and gear. All my software is up to date. For obvious reasons, I get very little response to my ads. Anything Christian seems to discourage replies. My songs are great, and I can prove it. Genre is acoustic rock, hard rock, grunge, slightly metal. And there's about 8 more paragraphs of that.
Oh God, I love the bait and switch, like the
master
horny
bait and
switch.
The masturbate.
Yes, the master.
Was that
You
that
got to
low-hanging
say
fruit
it.
tasty?
Yeah.
Was that good low-hanging fruit?
That's definitely on the appetizer menu in the Yum Yum Zone.
But let's just take another typical Craigslist post. Hi, I'm a plumber. I'm looking to fix various sizes of pipes.
Yep. They're not subtle.
They're not subtle about it, but they have to pretend to be because of the casual encounter section is gone now, so they can't outright say, "I want to smoke a cock."
Which used to be a thing you'd see there.
Absolutely.
Pretty
Absolutely.
frequently.
But it's just 30
Which
lines.
is why we made a podcast. But
And then 30 lines down, it's just, hey, I'm starting up a discussion group for Ashkenazi Jew in the local area. I just want to talk about our experiences being Jewish in the larger Sacramento area.
Yeah.
And it's. You put it up there, and people don't want to talk about it. But you talk about laying down some pipe. People come
really
over,
like-
and then I can talk to them. I can really connect with
I
them.
love the world you're putting forth in where this was on purpose.
So how many? So I know you said there was like 30 lines down, but like was it really that long?
Yes.
Because
Like,
I
just
wonder.
for reference, my phone does a thing where I can scroll it as a screenshot.
Yeah.
And it picked up enough white scrolling down once to assume that there was nothing else and stopped scrolling.
Oh, okay. Well, so
So
this
it
definitely
fooled my Android.
So this definitely seems
The
to
Christian
be,
rock musician who was using horny bait and switch techniques.
Uh-huh. Well, they knew they would
Fool
catch
the
some
AI.
sinners who know how to play bass.
Okay.
Well, now here's the interesting thing.
God's how we're going to beat Skynet.
We have to wonder if this was done on purpose or an accident, though, because that's a lot
On
of
purpose, on accident?
or on accident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's on purpose. It's absolutely
Well,
on
then how do you know
purpose.
someone's going to scroll down those 30 lines?
I mean, I did.
Fair. That ends my argument, I think.
Yeah. I got to think I'm the
Point
lowest
taken.
common denominator, so if I found it,
I mean, if not, you're a good representation of such. So
yay.
Also, it's a trap because you'll get the address like, oh, I'm a mature woman looking to have my breasts squeezed, and then they'll go, oh well,
That's
I'm the
how they
average
talk.
Craigslist user. I'll go there, and then they roll up front to where the address is, and
They
you're like,
put on their special fingerless gloves for the affair.
yep,
Yep.
Crossroads.
That could be a club.
Could be a club. But it's just it kind of sounds like maybe I'm gonna listen to some acoustic
And,
Jesus rock.
Thinking about it, if there was a big wooden cross in the corner, that probably wouldn't rule a lot out.
Nope.
That's fair. You could just see that and be like, oh, it's kinky stuff.
There we go.
All right.
I'm at the right place.
What was the name of that band again?
Oh, I'm not sure if they had a name.
Did they not have a name?
There is, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's Lifndef.
Sure.
Lifndef.
Lifndef. Just rolls right off the tongue.
Uh-huh.
Good.
So does he.
Apparently. If the first part's to be believed.
I want to go back to the part where you see the cross hanging on the wall and then just assume that's part of a sex thing. And the average, it's just the average Craigslist user like pushing up their glasses. Actually, in ancient Rome, crucifixes were often used for BDSM ceremonies by Emperor Nero.
And that's how you
Just
get kicked
the
out of the
horny
orgy.
historian.
Get out. Just get out. Nerd. Go. Leave.
We specifically said on the orgy invite, no Caligula fans. Cannot stress this enough.
Ooh, for the Yum Yum Zone, we definitely need a BDSM BLT.
So
This is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You weren't lying.
I'm going to be tweeting this for at least
So there's
a week.
bacon, but there's also like strips of leather.
Yeah.
Great.
delicious.
Well, okay, that's not
Fantastic.
that different, really.
I'd say that is pretty different.
We'll workshop that.
You have fun with that.
Okay.
This is actually a little hometown favorite.
Ooh.
This is from Sacramento Misconnections.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well,
So
this person's very close. I don't like that.
Yeah, they're in the general proximity.
They're lurking.
Be safe. Cougar trying to give some bartender a bubble bath. Rockland. Well, Sarah,
Aren't we all?
I'm calling you out on your bluff.
oh,
You said you would look on Misconnections. Let's see if you actually do. And that's the end of the ad.
oh.
Is the best case scenario that she wasn't lying?
I
Like, what? I'm having trouble discerning the goal here.
right. Is the guy trying to goad her? As is Sarah the titular cougar
Is the
going
guy,
to
is the
give
one,
a bubble bath to a
is the one
bartender?
posting the bartender, or does he know a bartender that's down to clown?
Right. Also, is this very just sort of drawn out Red Dead Redemption 2 play?
It's
Like an
cosplay.
actual cougar, like a live cougar, as in the animal.
No, like you're in the hotel and then you take a bath and you can pay 50 extra cents and then a pioneer lady comes in and gives you a scrub down.
I have a trained wildcat
It's
to
like a
bathe
historical happy ending.
Yeah.
You get what you want, but it's also
Well, actually,
accurate.
it's
That's
rock.
gotta be a mod.
It's Rockland. You're closer to. You could actually get a cougar or mountain lion to.
Well, they just
I-
use
I
their
mean-
tongue, though. That's uncomfortable. Well, okay, depends.
I was gonna say I don't know, man.
I'm looking for a
Can I
woman
pick and
friskier
choose
than giving
pieces
a
of these
cougar.
two scenarios.
But-
Can I get mature lady, but keep the tongue bath?
So I'm just thinking that there's a cadre of bartenders on Craigslist looking for Sarah to give them a bubble bath. Which
Oh, you
seems,
think she's been
Oh, I
promising
thought
this
Sarah.
all over?
Wait, is Sarah not the name of the bartender?
no.
Does anybody here know a Sarah who's a bartender? Okay. Well, there's
Into
Does
that.
weird
anyone know
shit?
a Sarah
Anyone?
who's a cougar? Either an attractive mature woman
Has
or a
anyone been to the
vicious cat
Sacramento
from
Zoo
the mountains.
recently? Do they have a cougar there named Sarah?
There's just so many different ways that can go.
Hopefully.
This is our newest wildcat at the Sacramento Zoo, Sarah. She's a cougar that was caught mauling a bartender in his bathtub.
That was absolutely his thing.
The police. The police took one look at the bartender's record, said, "Well, we're not going to arrest the cougar, so you can take him."
He died the way he lived, molesting wildlife.
So Boston. Boston
Let's go to
misconnections.
Boston.
This guy loves to put words in parentheses a lot, so I'm going to be doing something to try to represent that. Also,
Okay.
it's going to get a little blue,
Oh no.
like more than usual, so just a heads up.
Earmuffs.
Where is that average horny married couple looking for a threesome?
The American dream.
The average horny threesome
Oh, well,
in an American home, 2 bedrooms, white picket fence, sex swing out in the front.
yep.
Oh, that's nice.
There's a yard in the back.
Watch the sunset and have some lemonade out on the porch. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Let me invite you out on the porch for a mint julep and rub me down.
And then another, because there's 2 people there.
To whom it may concern,
Ooh.
I'm a good-looking, in-shape guy in my 50s. That
I
looks,
don't believe you.
in my 50s, that looks young for my age 40s.
There it goes.
Looking for that horny, discreet couple that's in decent shape. Not looking for models, but average looking with average decent shaped bodies to have a threesome with. I am open to all kinds of fun, just as long, when it comes to intercourse, we all play safe, which is a nice
Helmets.
thing to say, yeah. I am 5'9", 190 pounds, brown hair, with a muscle-toned body with a hard cock that is only 9, not 9, that's 5 inches long. I almost gave him more credit. But hard with a nice helmet head that is into all kinds of safe fun. I'm open to all sex positions and play. I love women, but something happened to me a year ago with a girl that had cock. Wow. When I say threesome, that means husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, or ma'am and man, or woman and woman to enjoy fun, safe times. Want to play?
Was it an ambush?
That's.
See, I
That
signed.
sounds like he was walking home from the library
It
one
sounds
day
like he had
and
a
the
stroke
bullies came
mid-sentence
out.
and just didn't.
I was gonna have a threesome with this nice couple, but then this guy started playing acoustic Jesus rock at me.
Ruined
That's
the
the end of
vibe.
it, by the way.
I also like, there's a bit in there where it's just, when it comes to sexual intercourse, I like that, for me, the interpretation before that is that he is down for a threesome of, we're going to play Ticket to Ride, or Monopoly,
Right? Like not
or
necess-
Mario Kart.
No, okay, that will end a relationship.
So will a threesome. Okay.
Y'all,
I was gonna say, wow,
Y'all nasty.
that'll be the one that we end on. All right. I love the fact that he takes time at the end to describe basically what a threesome is, like
Well, we
saying
weren't
husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, or man and man, or woman and woman.
Like
Yeah, man, that's what a threesome is. You
It
just
is-
described
it
the
is a
thing.
configuration of like, he didn't use it as a statement to say, like, a marriage is between a man and a woman. He
blatantly saying, like,
he was like, a marriage is between a man and a woman and a woman, a man and a man, a boyfriend and a girlfriend,
and then I'm in there
a
somewhere.
dog and an empty pack of Greek yogurt. Look, I'll take it. I'll take anything as long as it's 3. I love 3. 3 is a magical number. Can I tell you about my? Can I tell you?
Very weird schoolhouse
Can
rock.
I tell you about my side astrology business?
Oh no.
It just I feel like there's this, like, in this guy's mind there's this, like, Pascal's triangle of, like, man and woman, man and man, woman, like, just
Yeah.
branching out into all these possibilities. Like, well, people have to know. They don't know what a threesome truly is.
That's
I have
true.
unlocked the secret.
I'm Johnny Threesome Seed, and I'm going around the nation having threesomes with the couples of America
Educating the masses.
on what exactly a threesome is. It's 3. It's not 2. It's not 4. 3.
Are you sure? I need several examples.
It's a triangle. It's a very strong structure.
Well, depending on the position, but he named a few.
I think all marriages should be between 3 people,
Yep.
or individuals, or objects.
Or
thoughts.
vague ideas.
I'm married.
These are my partners, Kelly and Ennui.
I've been married 17 long, happy years to my husband, Darmithrius, and the concept of loathing.
Well, okay, that describes a lot of marriages. Well, Well, not Darmithrius. I mean,
No, Darmithrius has been.
well, speaking of confusing sex and relationship stuff,
You've
here's
gone to
our whole
Reddit
podcast. From Chicago Activity Partners. I'm going to go down the list here that this guy made up, and we'll see how many we can actually visualize.
Ooh, I don't
Okay,
like
is
how
there
you-
actually a title to this?
It is, yeah. Alternative female activity partners wanted. I don't know if the activity or the female is what he wants alternative, but
Okay.
We'll get
we
there.
can dive into that in a moment.
male here seeking, and then a little bulleted list. Very open-minded. All right.
Okay.
Very audacious. All right, still with
So
you.
far, so good.
Very unorthodox.
Yeah, okay.
Like
A little more of a
11
vague
fingers? What are
concept.
we?
I mean, yeah, unorthodox in what way? I guess.
Yeah.
Web toes.
Or just
That would fit the
or
bill.
just not orthodox.
Yeah.
I'm yeah,
I'm a Pentecostal.
yeah.
I'm Hasidic.
Very fun. Okay.
Okay.
We're still in vanilla territory.
We're still good. Yeah, we're still okay.
This one I'm not sure how to say because it's the word women, but only the W is in quotes. So, woo imen
Ooh, human.
for walks and great conversations. Maybe you want to teach your unique yoga/wrestling style.
Yoga / wrestling.
Teach your unique language style. I love to learn languages. Come over and clean my house in your very unique style. In parentheses, Venchica.
That just did a U-turn out of nowhere.
Give
Wow.
me a unique massage.
You know, with a mallet.
Use the back of your leg.
Let me massage your
Okay.
earlobe.
Here's what threw me right the fuck off.
Oh, no, wait, not the one before it, but
No.
okay.
All right.
Play goalkeeper.
Our soccer team is down a player, and we really need someone for the big tournament this weekend
In a very unique way.
in a very unique way.
Touch others' inner soul.
Whoa!
Okay, you went a little.
You got to get right up in there.
Yeah, we went from
That
like
requires prep and lubrication.
language, capoeira, cleaning, goalie to I'm gonna take you on a soul trip.
Some kind of weird bone shaman.
Well, boner shaman.
Fair.
Yep.
I'm going to tap my bone shaman and do 5 points of damage to your flying wingo.
I'm going to dust your china cabinet and take your ass on a vision quest.
I'm gonna clean
And I
out.
mean that literally.
I'm gonna clean out this teapot and I'm gonna fill it up with ayahuasca juice.
Show me what a good sub you really are.
Teach
I'm
my
a-
math class for me.
Damn it.
No, Dustin did it. Dustin did it.
I got one.
when we're
Yeah! I did it.
it is my life's purpose now to respond to every ad on Craigslist looking for a sub with my qualifications as a teacher.
Well, lucky you. I have 10 years experience in the Elk Grove Unified
Yeah.
School
Or
District.
Or how long you can stay underwater.
I've worked in several Title I schools, and so I know how to deal with unruly children.
And I'm also a naughty boy.
Yes.
I've been very bad. Here's my credential. And
Credential
I
naughty boy
deserve
or
it.
for the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when
Is
to
that, the
send
end?
children.
Is that the end of it, by the way?
I have 2 more lines.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
go.
get-
Let's go.
Break out of the lonely daily rut and venture beyond your limits. That's another soccer thing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you got to break out of the lonely daily rut to get your 2-point scoresman on the half side.
Sure. Yeah.
Sorry,
That makes sense.
That's a
no,
sports
no,
thing, all right.
that's
That sounds like
I'm
sports.
sorry. That's like I know enough about sports to know about soccer.
I
I just explained a cricket thing. I imagine.
Could have fooled me, really.
I think cricket is basically Calvin ball. People make shit up if they want to sound like.
Those seriously, a cricket tournament can go on for, or like one game can go on for like multiple days.
It's like Quidditch.
I think
actually,
Quidditch
probably.
ends quicker.
Maybe.
You get the snitch and it's done. There's no nothing.
That's true.
It's
Anyway, I have one more thing. Help me build a very unusual but lively community a la 15th Avenue bookstore. And that just makes me want to visit Chicago because apparently there's a wild-ass bookstore.
I already have the lumber and the building permits.
Ooh.
that is just such a wide array of things.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to either sex me, give me a massage, play sports with me, teach me martial arts, teach me, I don't know, Tagalog or any other language. Start a bookstore with me.
Start a small business with me.
Let's work on
Expand our minds via
editing.
spiritual
If you can,
and-
if you
Start a religion.
Yeah.
Now, this one I need to do together. I want to go to the desert, do peyote, but then also work on my last will and testament.
And my novel.
and other court
Must
documents.
be a notary.
I like how he's asking, like, oh, I want a fun time, and that fun time includes you cleaning my shit. Not like, oh yeah, this is enjoyable. Just vacuum my floor.
I mean, you're joking, but you know, like if you've ever hired like the cleaning services for your house, like when you're ready to move or anything like that, you kind of got to get the fuck out of the house because you're ashamed of the mess you've made. But if there was a cleaning service that advertises, hey, hang out and watch, even in a completely non-sexual sense, I would be like, all right.
I think.
All right,
I think
well, we learned something about Steve
what
today.
you'd see them doing is what I usually do, which is I just take a shovel and I throw it all out of my house into a dumpster,
There you
and then
go.
set both the dumpster and the former house on fire,
Well, like I've lived
so that
away from home
so
for,
that no one can find me.
I've
Hello,
lived out of my parents' house for a very
I'm
long time.
Jason Bourne,
God damn it.
and I'm committing arson.
Well, all right. That's,
After the whole Treadstone thing,
there you go.
I went fucking nuts.
Well,
like
no,
Jason
what I'm saying is
Pondo?
I've lived out of my parents' house for a very long time. Maybe I miss that feeling of like just disappointment in my lifestyle.
I mean, you guys tell me, like,
Like
Well,
maybe,
I
maybe
could
wanna
tell
pay-
you plenty about disappointment in my lifestyle.
I don't need someone else
Maybe
to do
I
that
just
for
want
me.
a cleaning service to come in and just be like, okay, but yeah, really?
Yeah, but I can do that.
That's why
like,
you
for
don't
me.
hire a cleaning service. You do the shovel and burn method like I do. Let no one see your shame, and the only evidence of it be ash.
What if laundry shame is my kink? You
That-
didn't even
then-
separate the colors from the whites.
That's
you animal.
That's an ad that you need for Craigslist, my friend.
That's
Nah,
right.
I'll save it for the next episode.
Yeah, right.
Someone got the applause break.
That's very good. Sean, do you have another world to transport us to?
Yeah.
No, just this one.
Shit.
This one is from West Valley Rants and Raves. So this is the Phoenix, Arizona area.
Oh, good.
Always
like
good stuff from
Chernobyl.
that area.
Bogus threatening emails.
Ooh.
Parentheses, garbage.
As opposed to legitimate threatening emails.
Guys, if you get an email from some dick that claims they took over your webcam and threatened to post pictures of you pleasuring yourself, along with the video you were watching, and demand money from you in the form of Bitcoin, just trash the email. It's complete rubbish, and it's a form of extortion through threats. They will tell you they recorded you through your webcam. It's pure bullshit. The P and the B are capitalized.
Oh, okay.
So I assume that's
There's a
a
proper
brand.
noun. It's a proper noun. Yeah.
Pure bullshit.
Pure bullshit.
Don't reply to it. Just trash it and move on. Do not reply to it.
Pure bullshit.
They make the email look like they sent it to you through your own email, whereas all they do is spoof the email to make it look that way.
Wait a minute.
Fuck these criminals.
What's the point of that? Like, oh
I don't
shit, I
understand
caught me.
What goal that will do?
Me neither.
Like, that's just part of your thing. Is that, man, I always email myself a threatening email, but this time it looks legit.
It's a multiple personalities thing.
Also, this person
Kevin, stop it.
this person absolutely just outed themselves to anyone reading Phoenix Rants and Raves as I was pleasuring myself to a video with the camera on.
At your computer.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't
exist.
have like a little bit piece of tape over the webcam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's on Craigslist. I think that's part of it.
That's part of it.
It's part of it.
I don't know if I should be saying this. I've gotten that email. It exists. And
Did you pay him?
How much Bitcoin did you send?
Like 50.
50 Bitcoin?
Yeah.
That's
You
like
rich
several
bastard.
$100,000.
I don't know what's Bitcoin up to these days.
A lot.
Oh, why am I doing that?
You're so rich that you don't even know how much 50 Bitcoin is. You're like, oh, you want money for a video of me plattering myself? Sure, here, I have 50 Bitcoin. I don't know what I'm doing with it.
I mean, Sean,
I just have mountains
just
of server farms.
It's just a number.
Rototilling Bitcoin from the data earth.
Sean, for all we know, he's mistaken, and it's like Club Penguin.
It's my my Neo points. I said the 50
There
Neo
it is.
points.
Yep.
That's what happened.
I gave you what
Deep
was
cut.
what was that?
Thank you.
What's that currency that Facebook's trying to push?
No one knows.
Libra.
Libra? Gosh, that's a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He's
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, old Zucky's trying to do a real dystopia here.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, I think
Chase your bliss, Mark
Chase your
Zuckerberg.
bliss.
I think every rich weirdo should try and make their own dystopia.
I feel like that's a good segue into this next one.
I think we should create our own currency.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Agree to disagree then. Sean, I guess that the tiebreaker is yours.
No one wants any Dreg coins.
No,
a very good name,
I'm
though.
absolutely going to use Dreg coins to destabilize currencies around the world.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. Dreggles.
Okay, that actually
These
sounds like a Neo
Dreggles
point
mean
thing.
nothing. I have wheelbarrows of them after the war, and it takes 2 wheelbarrows full of Dreggles to buy a loaf of bread.
That
This
sounds
is
like
horrible.
That sounds like the thing the guy who made Dogecoin created after
Thank you.
Dogecoin. No, that's not a good thing.
And that went great.
No, I don't think that's it. I think you're coming at this in the wrong angle. Don't. Don't do the thing.
No, I do anything Kanye does, which is he also made a currency.
Did he?
It was like
Sure.
Coin,
Sure.
which is why I'm also now turning to Jesus.
Well, you already got the cross.
Hey,
So you saw my ad.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you saw my
yeah.
ad. That's my new album.
Okay.
But
Okay.
on the level of dystopia, so from Boston, community in politics.
Oh, no.
Now, we don't normally.
Why were you there?
They're looking for ads for the show.
Oh.
We
Okay.
don't normally touch politics, and this one doesn't really go far into them at all. So I figured it was, and it's just
Just
wild.
the tip, really.
So the title is "They Vote Democrat Again and Again and Again."
Yeah, those Democrats.
That's the end of it. No, Chelmsford is going Agenda 21. Just drive around and see who is invading your town in the future. This is how one-party politics does it to the people who live here now. They actually teach this on Sim City.
Wait, whoa.
They groom the demographics of the voters for each town with dense residential zoning. And then they fill up all these new buildings with Democrat immigrants who are actually colluding and with said Democrats to Wow, your grammar
And then
gets
they
really
remove
bad.
the doors
I
and
kinda
start a fire.
I shut my brain off after SimCity was like, I'm reading this. So yeah, SimCity can teach you how to.
Is it Sin
okay.
City, like the
No,
movie?
SimCity, like the computer game.
That sounds rad.
Did you forget in Frank Miller's Sin City that little that little subplot where it was kind of like a Manchurian Candidate thing?
I guess. But like it never went anywhere because he was hanging out at home playing SimCity.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, because I'm going to bring this up to. I'll take this as high as it needs to go. You know, I'll start at the city council, but I'll go up. I'll go up to
SimCity Council.
I'll go up to the Supreme Court. There's too much gerrymandering in SimCity. They're
It's
drawing
way
up
too
the
easy to create new districts in SimCity.
they're drawing up the district lines so that
Really need more regulations about pool safety.
so that Mayor Dickbutt III,
Mayor of Fartsville, USA.
Mayor of Fartsville, USA, can keep Republican seats Wait, can you name your own political parties in SimCity?
Not yet.
There's got to be a mod, right?
I'm sure there is.
But I...
We can't just let these guys replace this ancient home district that was here since the town was built into friggin' commercial zones.
I just want to, like, spawn Antifa and name it, like, Butter Side Up. And then just let them roam.
Quality. Do you know what these Democrats are going to do? They're going to summon the meteors and the earthquakes.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, because they're bored of the town they built.
Uh-huh. Look, these politicians always getting bored of the cities they built, bringing in Godzilla to come in to destroy it, and then they
Thought
just...
that was a thing you can do.
And
Do you
they
know
just
how many
start from
simoleons this is
scratch.
going to cost the taxpayers?
This is kind of just making me want to play SimCity again.
And all of the money going where? That guy with the green hair, Professor SimCity or whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That guy
gosh,
no
yeah,
one
that was a thing.
knew anything about until he was an assist trophy.
Absolutely.
Yep. Good times.
You got another ad for us, bud?
I do indeed. It's very short, but it's going to spark a conversation.
I like this.
Yep. In Wichita, misconnections. You were in line behind me. At Lowe's, you were a very pretty blonde girl in your 40s, I think. And you whispered, "Drink my sassafras." When I grabbed a drink out of the cooler. Cowboy with hat, 50s.
I'm gonna
sorry, they
I'm gonna
whispered
ask
wh-
the congressman to repeat the phrase again.
What?
As it is written, drink my sassafras. In what is
Okay.
possibly the best pickup line that has ever been crafted by human lips.
Truly, nothing surpasses it.
It's very evocative.
The blonde woman in her 40s, I think,
Yeah.
said, "Drink my sassafras."
As I understand it, I wasn't there.
So this is hearsay.
This is
just
hearsay.
hearsay.
This is hearsay.
Right.
Okay. Or their say.
Are you saying the whistleblower wasn't even there?
God damn it.
There it goes.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure that's just a drink. She just
It
handed him a
is.
drink. Drink my because he just got a drink out of the cooler. So it's just,
Yeah.
oh, here, drink my sassafras
to
that I have
drag-
in the cooler.
not-
That,
not
So
to-
she's trying to like sell him something. Like,
Yeah.
you don't
And-
need that Monster Energy. I got you covered.
okay,
I mean,
okay,
here's the
okay.
thing, and not to
It's
drag
an aggressive
comedy,
product rep.
not to drag the comedy to a halt again. Sassafras is just what root beer is, but old.
Is it?
It's what you root beer. Is
Sarsaparilla.
like sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't know
yeah,
what.
see,
Hold on.
I told you I dragged things to a halt. There we go.
That's fine. I'm gonna Google it.
Mission accomplished.
No, but what I think this is just a
Y'all
class.
be funny. I'm looking shit up.
All right, we have some technical difficulties. Steve is Googling on stage. No, but what I think it is it's just like, here, drink my sassafras. It's just, she works there, she's offering him a drink, and once again, a man has interpreted that as, she want the D? She
Gentlemen.
want the D, though?
New information has come to light. Sassafras is a genus of 3 extant and 1 extinct species of deciduous trees in the family Lauracracaceae. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Native to eastern North America and eastern Asia, the genus is distinguished by its aromatic properties, which have made the tree useful to humans, and the ability to drink it to get you horny. I may have
Wow.
paraphrased.
You may have paraphrased that last part. Who says you don't learn things every day
On this podcast.
on this podcast
Yeah.
specifically?
That's
which
why
you
we
don't.
can use the educational tag on iTunes. It's all very legal.
That's right, this podcast is subsidized.
Can we make this our first T-shirt, by the way?
No.
Dregs of Craig's, drink my sassafras. It's got ass in it twice.
I also think
That
this
should be
is-
on the back. It's
I
got
also
ass
think
in
that
it
this is
twice.
just
Yeah.
something that it's just that would be screamed after, I don't know, someone wins, like a big sports team wins a thing and they start rioting in the streets, and it's just you throw an empty bottle of something at someone.
Or someone cuts
It's
you off
just,
in
drink my
traffic.
sassafras.
And sarsaparilla.
Drink, and I'll drink a sarsaparilla. Leonid's sarsaparilla, the greatest sarsaparilla in the Boston area.
I like your pitch during the riot. It's The Purge, brought to you by Coke.
The greatest dystopia of all. I actually think you just wrote the next Purge script, honestly. It's The Purge, but corporate America.
I mean,
3 Oscars.
we joke, but like at Universal Studios, they have like the big scare zone for their Halloween shit that's based on The Purge. They're still selling shit there. Like there's still drink carts amid like all the chainsaw wielding maniacs.
Yeah. Good observation, Steve.
And I think that's just what the Oscars is going to be in like 10 years. It's going to be The Purge. It's going to be The Purge.
Like whoever
Joker,
makes it to the stage alive gets it.
Whatever Marvel movie is out, it's just going to be those.
Like you no longer nominate a winner. You just pick your 2 best ones and let them go at it.
So does the film crew just kill each other?
Actually, I like that. It's Oscar, but it's Thunderdome from Mad Max.
It's a jobs creator.
Yeah. And you
because
just
so many die, you have to refill their positions.
and for each part, you just pit the cinematographers against each other, or just whoever. It's just
Not the writing staff.
No.
that's what a writer's room is.
Yeah, that's fair. They have
Just
a lot
like-
of pointy implements.
Yeah. So, hold on.
Your pitch is garbage.
Okay, let me come up with a tasty boosh for you. This is from San Diego Misconnections. Wednesday, downtown, C Street, burgundy pants, you. That's the entire title.
That's the title?
By the way,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
just the title.
All right.
Okay, I'm on board. I'm invested.
Really like to see you in about a week when my baby is born? Not really. Just like to see next week.
Oh.
JJ.
Abrams?
Jonah Jameson.
Ha!
CVS. And lurking down the street for you.
Lurking down the street?
And lurking down the street for you.
Ooh.
There's
That's
a lot.
either a typo or the world's most honest pervert.
There's a lot. I'll be down the street lurking for you. I'll see you. You won't see me.
I mean, I'm being honest. That's got to count for something, right?
Yeah.
Bye, honey. I'll be back in about 15. I'm going out stalking. Love you.
Where's my peeping Tom gear?
You be safe. I had the police scanner on, and they said they was looking for creeps. So you stay safe while you're lurking, honey.
I know what I'm doing, Carol.
It's like some unionized job.
Local creepers 516.
They have to deal with a lot of scabs.
This job's
Gross.
gonna kill me, Margaret.
Don't cross picket lines. You have to stay a little bit off to the side in the dark.
Don't cross picket lines. I gotta stay 500 feet away.
That's what the lurking's about.
Oh my.
So I want to go back to another part. Really like to see you in about a week when my baby is born.
That's when J. Jonah Jameson really pops to mind, and I love it.
Is that the part he's joking about, or because he says just kidding? I do want to see you next week.
Also, when my baby is born,
I'm about to be a dad, but that's pretty nice.
and that's the thing. We assume it's a dad.
Oh.
Is this the mom?
Maybe.
That's true.
I would really like to see
Ladies
you in a
can be perverts too.
It's 2019.
you can,
yeah.
No who's for that.
you can
We
lurk
picked
around.
up the right crowd.
You can lurk around the corner of a CVS just as much as we can. You can look absolutely batshit in a tattered robe just like we can.
You can hide in the shadows with malicious intent just as good as any man.
What are you going to do with that wine bottle opener? Who knows?
Well,
Anyway, maybe it doesn't matter because the person says, not really, just like to see next week, JJ, CVS. So,
cool.
whether
CVS?
if this baby's coming or not, maybe this baby's down with the lurking. That baby's.
You got to start them young.
I'll see you when my baby's.
He's got one of those little baby
I
Bjorns.
just like to. No, I can't go.
Like, in a way, that's like the ultimate shield if you get caught. Like, I'm not a creep.
I'm not a creep. I
made
got one of
life.
these.
I can't be a pervert. This was on purpose.
This is part of a loving relationship. Except, I just think for most people, they try and get along with a Cabbage Patch, though. A Cabbage Patch in
That
like
makes it so much worse.
a Cabbage Patch Kid in like a backpack that they turned around. No, officer, this is my child. Enter name of Cabbage Patch Baby. I don't know. They got names, right?
Pervert.
Sure. I think that's been enough.
Yeah. I think we got time
You don't
for
want to hear
one
more.
ad.
You don't want to hear more about the new Cabbage Patch Baby Purvis.
No, I'm sorry. That was one of the American girls.
Oh gosh, no.
Sorry?
This audience, we picked the wrong audience. They have a deep connection to.
Yeah, but they're apparently perverts, so it all kind of balances out. So we got time for one more ad. You got something for us?
No, we don't have time.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, in that case, we want to thank our good buddy Tim DeMall for introducing us this evening.
Yay!
You can find him on Instagram as Timothy DeMall Photography. That's DIMAL Photography, and probably on that list of like where you can find perverts in your area.
Oh,
And we want
No.
to thank
be nice. He wore a tie for us.
I think you confused that with the people on the stage,
All right.
That's for sure. Yeah.
because
Do
just
the
by
dots overlap
spending it.
on the map? Because I feel like that's a problem. Like, what if you're okay with entering an area and you get closer and it zooms in, and then there's like 20?
can't do this right now.
We cannot do
cannot
this.
do this right now.
I'm curious.
Be curious on your own time.
Hey, webmaster of the pervert website, go ahead and tweet at us at Dregs of Craigs.
If for some reason you enjoyed the show, we do release a episode of this podcast every other week.
Yep.
Which you can find just wherever you find a podcast. Really, there's no special place. Apple Podcasts or
In the gutter.
Yeah, just
I mean, yeah, probably. If you dip your ear down to a storm drain long enough and don't get eaten by a
There's
clown,
definitely
you'll
a
hear us.
podcast wafting out
There's
of there.
definitely one. Yeah.
We also want to thank Chad Crouch, a.k.a. Poddington Bear, for the use of our theme song, which is Blue Highway off of his album Soul.
Hooray!
Do you
Let's-
wanna? I can take us out on a final if.
You got a title for us?
Oh yeah, I sure do.
Oh, good.
Okay, this is from Orange County Misconnections. Traffic school all day. Blow me at lunch.
Thank you for listening to. Thank you for listening to Dregs of Craigs. I'm Steve Ross.
I'm Dustin White.
And I'm Sean Crandall. Till next time, may your misconnections become casual encounters.